As a developer, we're always learning new things, languages, frameworks, and the first thing we ask ourselves is how do we begin? Usually, we go onto Google and search for things like Python courses for free or free Flutter courses. And some of us here would go for paid content in Udemy, Pluralsight, LinkedIn Learning, etc. In fact, a week back, I conducted a poll on Twitter and Instagram and asked my followers if they, as developers, prefer learning with paid courses or free stuff over YouTube, Medium, articles, etc. And you folks have answered. Around 80% folks on Twitter and 88% on Instagram prefer learning with free content over the internet. You can check out the story highlight and the Twitter thread, and I will leave the links in the description down below. Now, this was not a straightaway answer of yes or no, black and white. Many of you came back with opinions of why do you prefer one over the other or when do you prefer one over the other. And in today's video, I'm going to help you answer this question for yourself. Should you buy paid courses or learn for free? And without wasting any more time, let's get started.
This is Pooja, everyone.
Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel, and if you're interested in Flutter, mobile development in general, or just growing as a developer, then this is a channel that you might like, so don't forget to hit the subscribe button. So let's talk about several aspects that we need to think about when we are choosing between paid courses or free learning. The first and foremost is obviously the price. There is no prizes for guessing that paid courses come with a price tag, and not everyone can afford to buy these courses. And if you can get the same output or similar knowledge, a lot of us would not even bat our eye before going down the free road. But the prices varies in ranges. For example, if you're interested in Udacity courses, the prices are ranging around 70,000 rupees or $1,000. That is a lot of money. But you can get similar courses, probably not from the same author, probably not with the same content, but priced at around 8,000 rupees or $100 in Udemy. Usually or mostly Udemy has a lot of discount sales where the prices go down to almost 500 rupees or $6 to $7. Even I asked my Instagram audience what is the number one reason for going for free learning, and most of them said the reason is free, so it's affordable. So no doubt there that free courses win a point when it comes to price. Now another point I want to talk about is ease of getting information. If I'm looking for how to integrate Firebase Analytics to my Android project, my first instinct won't be to look for courses that teach me A to Z about Firebase Analytics. I would simply search my query and go for blogs or YouTube videos and quickly learn what I need to. Even if I had earlier bought a course on Firebase Analytics, finding that particular video on Android integration with Firebase Analytics is going to be a hard task. In fact, in this particular example and in many cases, documentation actually serves a really good purpose. If you look at this Twitter thread, so many people are praising the importance of documentation when it comes to learning, which is obviously free. But for some of us, we often do not know what to build when we are learning a new language or framework. We often say, hey, you should go for project-based learning, but what if you have no idea what projects to build? Now, if I'm learning Python for the first time, I might be really excited and might be trying to build an Amazon recommendation system on the very first day of my learning of Python, and I'm going to put myself a failure right away. But paid courses is going to help you with this decision. Most of the good paid courses have a clear content structure and it's organized, and it helps you learn the framework with small projects that is according to your level. So paid courses win their first point. And if you look at the answers that people have shared with me in the polls for Instagram and Twitter, this is one of the most popular reasons why people go for paid courses is because it's structured, it's organized, etc. I usually go for paid courses when I want to learn something more advanced, more thorough. Now, it's just not me. Many of you feel the need for paid courses because it teaches you code practices, more conceptual stuff, basically covers things without thinking about the YouTube algorithm and the search ranking in a way. Ideally, it just covers a lot of intermediate and advanced stuff that you have to really dig for in YouTube and Medium. It's obviously there, but as mentioned earlier, it's more structured in paid course. But the next point is about variety. Now imagine you want to learn Stripe integration with Flutter and you go to Udemy and there are only 3 courses on it. They are all great, but the option that you can choose from is probably limited. I mean, in today's world, there are far more educational creators than before, and there is a huge variety of people who are giving back to the community by creating these free YouTube videos. So there is a huge variety of videos to choose from. This could be a bad point, this could be a good point for some of you. Many people think that this could be confusing to some people because you don't know what to choose, and some just like the variety. On my poll, this was the third most popular reason for going for free learning. They just love the variety. But one of the major reasons why I don't go for paid courses for all of my learning is because I cannot commit to it. Just because I bought it or paid for it, it just creates a lot of guilt, but it does not push me to actually do it. But for some of you, this might be a key factor in your learning. The fact that you paid for it makes you want to commit to the process more. But when I made the poll, a few of you actually felt the same way as I did, where you wanted to enroll in a learning process where you don't have to really commit to it to add more pressure to your life. You just wanted to enjoy the learning process. I feel, to be fair with both the parties, I think this is kind of like a tie, and both the form of learning should get a point here. And lastly, certificates. Yes, if that is something that you care about, you will not get any certificates for like watching a free YouTube video. So definitely go for paid courses if you want to build your resume with certificates or mini projects, etc. So if you look at the final scores, actually does not matter. What matters is how you learn the things that you want to learn. This video is just to clear out your confusion over what's better for you. Do you really need certificates? Or do you like free courses because you are unable to pay for the paid courses right now? Or do you just like the ease of getting information, etc, etc? I hope this video helped you in getting rid of your dilemma. If you want to participate in more such polls in the future, then do follow me on Twitter and Instagram. And if you like such content, please subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you in the next one.